All right, so the question is, Joy, I used to be on pins and needles waiting to get married. And every interaction I had with a single person was weighted with, is this the one? But now it's changed. These days, I really dig being single, not least of all because I get to spend time with lots of different people. I still think I want to get married sometime, but I'm really enjoying the freedom and the intrigue of getting to know people without expectations for the relationship. But sometimes I wonder if this isn't how a good Christian should feel. It feels really freeing, but is it right? Yeah, I think there's definitely, you do not have to feel shame about that. You know, in a previous video, I talked with my friend Kristen about people who are like, what happens if I end up alone, you know? And how we need to kind of back off from that a little bit and making marriage this idol, which it sounds like you realize that you kind of used to do. And now you're in this place where you're like, I just enjoy getting to know people and not having that pressure of like, is this the one? And so I think that can be healthy. But what I encourage people to do is try to find a balance. Because if you really get in tune with yourself, like it's easy for you to move away from something that you know is a desire, like that maybe you do really want to get married, but because it hasn't happened, you start to push that down and go, hey, I just like getting to know people and I don't want that pressure. And you know, is that the case? You know, because then you don't want to wake up someday at 45 and go, wow, I've been talking about how much I love being single and free so much that no one's ever felt like I was approachable to pursue. So I really believe that it's a balance. And I think I would encourage you to be prayerful and be honest with yourself. You don't want to live such in fear that you'll never get married, that you know, grasp at every person that doesn't have a wedding ring on. But you also don't want to be so independent that people don't know that you actually have a heart to maybe be open to settling down someday. Because I think most of us have that desire to be in a relationship. Most people that I talk to, Christian or non. And so I don't think it's a place where God wants you to move into some shame-based thing if you're enjoying being single right now. It doesn't make you a bad Christian at all. It could be the grace of God for you to move forward in areas where He wants you to pursue and change the world, and it would be too hard if you had a spouse and family. So give yourself a break, but be honest about where you're at, and if it's really because you feel free in this season or because you're pushing down this fear that marriage might not happen.
On the next Ask Joy, Joy crosses over the fashion boundary from adventurous to ill-advised.
Is Joy ready to push for the resurgence of plaid bell-bottoms? Yeah, in high school, I don't know what era you went to high school in, but there was a huge bell-bottom resurgence. Like, I mean, we rocked them. Mud jeans, you guys remember the brand Mud jeans? I'm gonna pull those back out.